train in SA this year. Former State Liberal leader David Spears has fronted court for the first time. The 39-year-old charged with one count of supplying a controlled drug to another person. Mr Spears has had his bail conditions amended, allowing him to regain his passport to travel overseas. He spoke to the media outside the Christie's Beach Magistrates Court.
I do want to thank the many hundreds of people in South Australia who have been so supportive of me and have reached out to see if I'm okay, to support friends and family, and to provide a level of encouragement.
Firefighters will be on red alert tomorrow with the mercury set to soar to 37 degrees. The CFS bracing for potentially catastrophic fire conditions before a cool change late afternoon. Chief Officer Brett Lachlan is pleading with the public to have some common sense.
We're also asking people in the areas where total fire bans apply, but even more broadly across the state, to not engage in high-risk or reckless activities tomorrow. Things like using angle grinders and other spark-producing tools, driving around and using heavy machinery in paddocks tomorrow. Police
will be monitoring known fire bugs as part of Operation Nomad. The Foreign Minister has been recognised for her contribution to politics at the Asian Australian Leadership Awards. Penny Wong has received the Lifetime Achievement Award at an event in Sydney. She has spoken of the discrimination she experienced growing up and says it taught her to be a more resilient person. Senator Wong says society has changed, but prejudice against migrants continues today.
I know that there's a narrative, and you'll see a fair bit of it, I suspect, in the political debate over the next few months. There's a narrative that we're all familiar with of immigration as burden or of the migrant as peril.
And Kylie Minogue will take part in this month's Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade in New York. She's no stranger to the event. Kylie was a performer in 2010 as well. Now turning to 5AA sport, and it's day 2 of the SA New South Wales Shield match at Karen Rolton Oval. New South Wales is 6 for 334 just before tea. That's a more than 200-run lead after the home side's first dig of 110. There's been a second practice session for the supercars at the 500. David Reynolds topped the timesheets. Qualifying gets underway at 5:30. Well, both local AFLW teams are in semi-final action tomorrow. It's the Crows v FIVEAA at Norwood in the afternoon. Port have flown to Melbourne. They face Hawthorn at Icon Park. Coach Lauren Arnell says they haven't played each other for a while.
First time this year, we've lost to them in the last 2 years in some games of footy that didn't necessarily look like Port Adelaide footy. So, yeah, I love that both teams, us and Hawthorn, like to attack offence pretty heavily. So I think should be an exciting game.
That's sport. Now checking 5AA traffic.
In McGill, you'll find emergency waterworks on Penfold Road near Chapel Street, Jeps Cross, urgent electrical works on Grand Junction Road near Dover Street. In Keswick, a burst water main on Richmond Road near Farnham Road. One lane's closed in both directions and speeds are at 40. And you'll find a speed camera at May Terrace, Brooklyn Park. Get stinking hot deals at BWS, like a case of Hans Super Dry 30-pack block cans for $64. Save 2. Hurry, and Sunday, T's and C's apply. Choose to drink wise. That's Adelaide's most accurate traffic on 5AA.
The 5AA forecast, sunny this afternoon, a possible late shower tomorrow, 37. Sunday, a shower or two, 22. Monday, cloud clearing, 23. Right now, it's 28 degrees. Now let's check what's happening on 9 News Tonight.
I'm Brenton Braglis. Tonight, hear from former Liberal leader David Spears after his first court appearance on a drugs charge. Heartbreaking pictures as emotional zoo staff farewell the pandas flying out for China. A Colombian man arrested at Kilburn, accused of a cruel crime. Plus our exclusive interview with a Crows recruit. 9 News, your news, nightly at 6 on 9 and on 9 Now.
Are you or someone you know living with epilepsy? 1 in 25 Australians will develop epilepsy at some stage in their lives. The Epilepsy Centre in Adelaide is dedicated to raising awareness in the community to reduce the stigma and create a more welcoming and inclusive society. We do this by providing epilepsy awareness and seizure first aid to people living with epilepsy, their families and friends. Thanks to state government funding, we can offer this education at no cost. For more information, go to epilepsycentre.org.au.
Yes, Uber Eats does deliver toilet paper. No, Uber Eats does not deliver highly classified government papers, obviously.
You're under arrest for the trafficking of government secrets.
I'm innocent!
Uber Eats get almost anything.
Streaming live via the 5AA Player app.
On DAB Digital Radio.
And on 1395 AM.
This is 5AA, always Adelaide.
Everyday items locked in at low prices for longer. There's more ways than ever to save at Foodland.
5AA Afternoons with Stacey Lee.
And a very big good afternoon to you. It is 7 minutes past 3 here on 5AA, now live on the Foodland Supermarkets Facebook and YouTube live stream in the brand new 5AA kitchen. Tune in, because you know what it's time for.
Welcome to Foodie Friday with Chris Jarma from Jarma's Kitchen. Thanks to Smeg and Parafield Airport Liquor.
Chris Jarma from Jarma's Kitchen joins me in the studio. Hello, Chris.
Sunny afternoon, Stacey.
I know, what a beautiful day.
It's good to get out of the kitchen for a couple of hours before I have to head back. But
yeah.
Nice view of the weather we're having, and the race is on not far away from here. So yeah, great.
I know, and tomorrow it'll be a stinker down at the Adelaide 500. The girls are both playing in the AFLW finals. It's going to be a great day.
Big weekend.
And you got something to pick us up.
Yes, the perfect pick-me-up for a late Friday snack or a dessert. Everyone, it's a well-known dish that's been around for many, many years. It's the tiramisu.
Oh.
Which in Italian translates to pick-me-up. So
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so that's where the pick-me-up comes from. So I'm gonna get straight into this.
Get into it, because there are so many different parts of a tiramisu. And if you jump on the live stream, you can see the full recipe, and the full recipe will be on the 5AA website as well.
And today there's no, here's one I prepared earlier, so hopefully we get through it. So I'm going to do a half recipe.
Okay.
So I'm doing 4 eggs. So I need to separate these eggs, like so. And so we're going to...
Stephen Rose just walked past, right in shot of the cameras, pretending he's not on camera.
Hive of activity today.
I think everyone's here for your tiramisu, Chris.
We put the egg whites in our mixing bowl. And remember, when you're making meringue egg whites, your bowl has to be super clean of any impurities. Impurities as in oil, detergents, or otherwise you won't get good lift from your egg white.
Oh, okay. That's good to know.
We have our sugar. I'm going to put a pinch of sugar in there to start.
Yeah.
And then we're going to get that going.
Oh, in your Smeg mixer, look at that. They're so cool looking, aren't they?
Yes, lovely people from Smeg let me use this thing whenever I want, so it's great. So you'll see they'll come up pretty quick. While that's coming up, we'll start talking about the rest of our ingredients.
Okay.
So we have 400 grams of sugar. We have our mascarpone. So the full recipe is 8 eggs, 500 mascarpone and 400 grams of sugar. I have my espresso coffee shots here.
That's a lot of espresso.
Yes, so a chef with a restaurant, I tend to make too much of everything, even with these recipes.
Fair.
We have our, can you pronounce these?
Biscotti.
Savoiardi biscotti.
Oh, I didn't even go to try that one.
They are biscotti, but Savoiardi.
Savoiardi. And so would you only use a Savoiardi type of biscotti?
Our sugars come up.
Okay.
When it's almost reached peak, we're going to start sprinkling in half the amount of sugar.
Yep.
And then we will keep the other half for the egg yolks.
If you don't have a mixer at home, if you're not lucky enough to have a Smeg mixer,
if you've got a partner with a really strong arm and a whisk, I suggest you take that, you do that. So you see how they're becoming shiny? So that means the egg whites are nearly ready.
Okay.
So we'll give them a little bit longer. So let's talk about, we've got the espresso shots, some nice dark Dutch cocoa.
Oh, yum.
This glass here is masala.
Oh.
So masala is it's a liqueur used in scallopini, veal scallopini.
Oh, yum. Okay.
Okay, so that is ready.
Do you want me to do anything here? Do you want to put me to work?
Oh, there's nothing much we can do till our...
Look at that. Okay, so how do you know when it's ready? Is it the peaks?
So we know this is ready if we tip it upside
down
and it doesn't fall on your head. So that is the trick. And imagine
if it did fall.
You're not going out today, are you? No. So now, normally I always whisk my egg whites first,
Oh,
and then
look at that, so glossy.
I don't have to wash the bowl.
Oh.
So, but if you are whisking your egg yolks first, you would have to wash the bowl.
That's a good tip.
So we go in with the last bit of the egg yolks.
And so it doesn't matter with the egg yolks that the whites have already been in there?
No.
No.
All
right.
And then we're going to put a splash of masala. I'm going to use a spoon just to give those egg yolks a little bit of liquid.
Oh, look at that. Okay.
And those, I'm going to raise this bowl, give it a bit of help.
Oh, look at that.
Now, while we're doing that, we'll prepare our coffee mixture.
Yes.
So, we'll talk more about this, but Pals have matched today. I said I need a coffee liqueur, and they've given me a Spirito Santo Black Magic Coffee Liqueur.
And this is from the Barossa, this one?
Yeah. So it's made by the wine producers from the Barossa. That should say on there.
Yep.
So it's Spirito Santo Black Magic Coffee Liqueur, Barossa Valley, normally $50 per bottle, and it's $44.99.
Until
so this
Sunday.
is made by the winery, the First Drop, that make really nice red wine.
Oh, they do, yeah.
So we're going to put a little splash of that.
So it takes the finest dark roasted beans from D'Angelo Coffee. We all know D'Angelo Coffee.
Oh, that's the coffee I have at the restaurant.
Oh, really?
Wow,
well, it matches perfectly. And spikes it with rich toffee, vanilla bean, forest berries, and a hint of burnt sugar as well. This blend is sure to pull you deeper into our world of wicked, velvety goodness. How good does that sound? Enjoy over ice, or let it work its magic in bewitching cocktails. Sounds like it would make a good espresso martini.
I'm just going to smell it.
Let me see.
Give it a smell.
Oh, that does smell a little bit sweet. It's not too strong. It's not too strong of a coffee liqueur. It's got a little bit of sweetness to it.
You know what you'd put that in as well?
What?
Oh, you said it.
Espresso martini, yeah.
Oh, they are the best, aren't they?
I mean, talk about a Friday pick-me-up.
Okay, so now our egg yolks are ready.
So how do you know when the egg yolks are
See how they've gone white?
Yeah.
And fluffy and creamy?
Yeah.
So now we're ready to add the mascarpone.
Okay.
So, mascarpone, and you don't want to... And now this is La Casa della Formaggio mascarpone, which comes from, I think, down Newton Way or Campbelltown.
Yep.
So, local mascarpone. And then that, we don't want to mix this too long now, because you can split the mascarpone. So, we just want that. Look at that thing, that bowl turns. Oh no, you lock it.
Wow.
Yep.
Yeah,
So
that's looking good. So as we know, Parafield Airport Liquor has the perfect partner for every dish. And if you did want to grab a bottle of the Spirito Santo Black Magic Coffee Liqueur, as Chris said, it's on sale until Sunday, usually $50 a bottle, $44.99 until Sunday.
Okay.
That's a good deal.
Now,
go on.
Now we have to fold in the egg whites.
Okay.
So let's tip those.
Okay, so you're tipping the yolks mixed with the mascarpone on top of the egg
You
whites.
can go back into this bowl if you want, but I'm going to tip them on top of the egg whites.
Yep.
And we want to keep that volume we've got in our egg white, so we don't want to mix this for too long.
And so, because with egg whites, now that they're nice and fluffy, if you mix too hard, you'll ruin that, won't you?
You'll knock out the air that you've created.
All right, so you just want to do it
So
gently.
like a souffle, just mix that.
You say like a souffle as if we've all cooked souffle before? Just like you would whip up a souffle?
When we get our new Smeg oven, I'm going to do a souffle.
Okay, all right.
I promise you, all right?
Deal. I'll hold you to that.
Okay, so that's all combined now. Then we're going to get that into a piping bag for heat. Now with this recipe, if you would add a couple of leaves of gelatine or some liquid gelatine, you could set it like a cake and cut it. But we're going to prepare them in glasses, or you can prepare it in a big bowl for the family.
Okay.
So if we've got any ads now, or we can fill our bag if you want to help me.
All right, we will take a quick break. And on the other side, we'll finish putting together the tiramisu. Stay with us.
Ever had the feeling you're being watched online? Scammers are always looking for new ways to con you. They're criminals and they're clever. But Australian banks have joined forces in the war against them. Intelligence sharing between banks will identify new types of scams faster. A new payment system to ensure you pay the right person is being rolled out. Unique identity checks will defend against identity theft. and there'll be more double checks when you're paying someone new. Australian banks are working to protect you.
There's one word that should be deleted forever. It transcends language, culture, geography, status, and it doesn't discriminate. That word is cancer, and until we can delete it, we're going to treat it. Lift Cancer Care is dedicated to offering additional cancer services to complement your existing treatment plan. We collaborate closely with your medical team to achieve the best outcomes for your diagnosis. So, if you or a loved one are ever struck with the C word, think of the L word first. liftcancercare.com.au.
Just call Ken Hall. We'll be there anytime at all. Just call Ken Hall.
Are leaky pipes or blocked drains causing you trouble? Just call Ken. Ken Hall offers expert leak detection and pipe relining. We can even repair your pipes from the inside without digging up your garden. Our experienced team ensures fast and reliable service. Working for you since 1983, just call Ken.
Just call Ken Hall.
Look at your hands. 5 digits, 14 joints, 27 bones, multiple tendons and nerves, but a lot can go wrong. If you're experiencing hand pain, it can drastically affect your lifestyle. If it's happening to you, get in touch with GRIP, a specialised hand and wrist practice with a team of highly qualified hand surgeons and therapists. From therapy to surgery, GRIP can help you get to the source of the pain and provide a solution. Visit gripsurgery.com.au.
We are a naval fitness centre, home to the biggest and best equipped disability exclusive gyms in South Australia. We are your local award-winning registered NDIS provider. We are custom built, accessible to wheelchairs and ambulant clients with disabilities. In addition to providing exercise, physiotherapy and dietetics, we are proud to house SA's only underwater treadmill hydrotherapy tank. Join our community at Holden Hill, Marston and Elizabeth. Visit enablefitnesscentre.com.au for more information.
This is RB Dave for Supercraft Bedding with Tales from the Bedroom. Audrey has great taste, and when it comes to choosing the bed frame or bed head, like a lot of women, she makes the final choice. So can you. Our hardwood and upholstered king and queen size bed frames are totally customisable. Choose the fabric, the stain and the style. And they're not shipped in. They're made here, so you can start enjoying it sooner. Supercraft Bedding, building better beds. 42 Richmond Road, Keswick.
If you love where you live, but your home is getting tired, maybe it's poorly designed, or it's time to have the home you've always wanted, get in touch with Concept Building and Renovations. You'd be hard-pressed to find a more honest, more motivated company when it comes to complete home renovations. From a highly detailed quote to using quality materials and the best tradespeople, get in touch with Concept Building and Renovations and love where you live even more. conceptbuilding.com.au.
Everyday items locked in at low prices for longer. There's more ways than ever to save at Foodland.
5AA Afternoons with Stacey Lee.
Good afternoon. It's 20 minutes past 3 here on 5AA. We are in the middle of Foodie Friday with Chris Jarma from Jarma's Kitchen, and he's cooking up the perfect Friday pick-me-up, a tiramisu.
Yes. Actually, I want to talk about another pudding as well. Have you heard of banana pudding? I had it in New York.
I've had banoffee.
It's that banoffee is a banana pie, but this is very similar to a banana pudding, which one of the basketballs asked me to make him because there's a famous place in New York that make it, and it's very similar to this cream.
Yum.
It has raw banana pieces in it, and it has these biscuits in it. And I remember when I was in New York 2 years ago, and there was a lineup, and they were just churning out these little cups of this banana pudding, and then I tried to recreate it just for him. So.
And how did it go?
Yeah, he said it was good.
Yeah, yum. Oh.
So we're going to go with a little bit of our mascarpone mix in the bottom of each thing.
Okay.
Now, have you used a piping bag before?
No.
Okay, so you guide with your left, you're right-handed?
Yeah, I'm right-handed.
So guide with your left,
Yep.
Squeeze with your right.
Okay.
Don't squeeze with the left, okay? So
all right.
you're just going to squeeze from the back.
Okay, you tell me
So,
when.
now with the Savoiardies, they're going to go in the coffee liqueur mixture, and you just roll them a little bit. You don't want to leave them in there too long. Otherwise, you know the old Tim Tam Slam? They were just like...
fall apart.
Yeah, so you're going to
yum.
push those in there. Push those in there.
Look at that. That looks so good.
And then
Okay, so that's not as soaked as I thought they would be. I thought you'd soak them in coffee for a while.
Now
okay.
you can go...
Okay, so lead with the left, squeeze
You'd
with
be
the right.
surprised.
Oh, that's not very good, is it?
Yep.
Is that okay?
Yeah, I'll show you a little trick.
Okay.
So I want you to squeeze from the middle and then let it work its way to the edges on its own.
Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, that's not okay. I'm getting there. I'm getting better. How covered do you? You're like, no, you're not.
Look out, I left those ones in there too long.
Okay, I see those ones. Yep,
So with
sure. Another layer?
Push it. Yeah, I'll get a good layer around those
Okay.
ones. We'll just finish these
Okay.
two, so I want to
Yeah.
make sure. I'm making an awful mess. Coffee's going everywhere.
That's fine.
So,
We'll clean it up.
Normally I'd make this on a tray in the restaurant, so
Yes.
all the coffee juice that we don't want will go in the tray.
Oh, yummy.
So go on top,
Okay,
one will go
another
one more
little
again,
layer.
so not too much, just cover
Yep,
those.
just
A little bit more, Yep. That's it, perfect.
Okay.
Look, we'll make a pastry chef out of you.
I'm getting there. You're teaching me 1 week at a time. There
All right.
we go.
Let's go in here
Oh,
again.
they're covered in sugar, the Savoiardi biscotti.
Look, if you're diabetic, you might want to stay away. But if you've got room for a little bit of sugar, yeah.
Oh, yum.
Okay, you're going to see if you can carefully get me one more little layer on top of that.
All right, let's see how I go. So we're just layering the coffee-infused biscotti, Savoiardi, and the mascarpone egg mixture.
It's like making a trifle, really, isn't it? So without the jelly part.
Well, yeah, that's true, but I've never made a trifle either. How does that look? You happy with that?
That looks good. But
do you want another layer over here?
We're going to try... Okay, so I'm going to really test your piping skills here.
Okay.
So what I want you to do is go like you're going round and round like a snail till you get a nice row all around that.
Okay, jump on the Foodland Supermarkets Facebook and YouTube live stream and watch me disappoint Chris Jarma.
This is not only the FIVEAA Food and Wine Show, it's the Teach Stacey How to Become a Pastry Chef.
Yeah. I'm actually quite proud of myself here.
Yep, you're doing
is that
very
okay?
well. Yep.
Look at that. That's all right. I mean, it's a little bit lopsided.
So this now what I'm doing is smoothing the top of this one. Okay. Now you can leave them rustic or you can tidy it up a little bit like this. So I'm just using a palette knife.
Okay, you're tidying it
just
up.
to run around that.
I'm piping into my gaps. Is that okay?
Yep. Perfect.
So
we
yum.
will tidy that like that now. I'll get a little dusting tray now. So I need a little dusting tray here.
Can I smooth this one out? Or are you just going to leave that?
No, you can try. No, we'll leave that one rustic.
Okay,
I reckon.
all right, leave it rustic. Is that your way of saying, you didn't do a great job, so we'll just leave it as it is?
Okay, so, and
here we go.
Pretty much our tiramisu.
Look at that.
But, so there's lots of sweetness in there. So now we want Dutch unsweetened cocoa, which will balance the sweetness and the bitterness from the cocoa.
Yep.
But we want a good layer of cocoa on top there.
Oh, look at that.
And if you want to even go, let's make a big mess here, Warner. If you want to even go next level, you could put a raw coffee bean on top, or if you can find those chocolate coffee beans, you can put one of them as a garnish. But something like this Christmas Day, if you want something different to make for Christmas Day, you know, it's good to serve in the afternoon. Lots of coffee in there.
Perfect in the afternoon. Give everyone a pick-me-up.
Keep you going for the second wave of rallies that come in. You know how the second wave comes in?
Oh, I know.
You know, depending on what side of the family you're going to visit. So, yeah, that'll get you going for the second wave. And there it is. So
I have to have a little taste. Yeah, we'll just get a little bit of that biscuit in there. Where's the biscuit? Yeah. Okay, all right, here we go.
Don't breathe in the cocoa.
I breathed in all the cocoa on top.
Yeah. Gets you every time.
Every time.
It's like the icing sugar on the vanilla slice.
Oh, beautiful.
It's good, isn't it?
So good. You know what?
But even in the fridge, like put them in the
How
fridge
long would
for
you put them in
about...
the fridge?
Oh, you can serve them straight away or put them in the fridge for, an hour or two and that'll firm up even more and it'll be even nice and cold. Serve that with a little short black.
Oh, chef's kiss.
And some of the... black magic coffee liqueur.
From the Barossa. I had no idea we did coffee liqueur.
Apparently they make quite a lot of liqueurs now, First Drop, and they got some really handy liqueurs. So
how good's that?
Go see Sam and Jamie down at Powell's, and I want to feel that.
Oh,
I love a label with texture.
That's got some texture on it, doesn't it?
And look.
Sorry, I still got cocoa in my throat.
Look at that. There you go. I should have said,
look at that.
Pipe the mascarpone exactly like that
the
label.
Jump on the live stream.
I'll get a photo of that for...
you can see the label. It's got the same sort of dodgy swirl that my tiramisu has. Our pipe tiramisu. That is
you did really well.
Beautiful, Chris. Perfect Friday afternoon pick-me-up. Great idea for Christmas lunch. Thank you so much.
No worries.
Delicious. I'm looking forward to finishing that. That was Chris Jarma from Jarma's Kitchen for Foodie Friday. Thanks to Smeg and Powell's. If you're building or renovating, your first choice should be visiting the Smeg showroom at Debney Distributors. You can really taste the difference with Smeg and, of course, Powell's, the home of all of Australia's great wines. And you used your Smeg mixer as well. Look at them. They're not just for fashion. I just always thought they were just for decoration in the kitchen because they look good.
You use them as well. They look great and they work great. So thanks, Smeg.
Beautiful. Can you get some tiramisu at Jarma's Kitchen?
Yes, we have it. Yep,
You've got
on the
to,
menu.
Of course you do.
It's always a toss-up between the tiramisu or the
vanilla
slice.
I can never go past the vanilla slice.
Definitely.
Well, next time you're at Jarma's Kitchen, you just have to have one of both. Try a bit of both.
Have a great weekend.
You too, Chris. Thank you so much. Quick break now. Time for the 3:30 news headlines, and then I will tell you what is on over the weekend.
He's Adelaide's economics expert, and he bleeds black, white and teal. Catch David Kosh each week as part of the 5AA Breakfast Show.
Koshy is back on deck.
Yeah, good break visiting the newest granddaughter in London and then doing a road trip from Washington to Dallas, taking Pembo's advice and doing the JFK tour in Dallas. Mate, you're quite right. It just blew us away.
Catch Koshy each week with David and Will
on 5AA Breakfast. Always Adelaide.
Are you doing enough to grow your wealth? Are your superannuation and investments working as well as they should? Jackie from Guardian Wealth Solutions will work closely with you to help make sense of your super and create a roadmap for your financial future. She'll look at everything from your contributions and investment choices to strategies to minimising tax and fees. Instead of hoping for the best, you'll know you're on track to achieve the retirement lifestyle you want. GuardianWealthSolutions.com.au.
G'day, it's Eddie May here from NRG Solar. If you're a business thinking about advertising on radio, I think the first step is to actually contact one of the crew at 5AA and just have a look at what the demographic is, how it would work for your business, what sort of ads might work for you, and then you can make an informed choice as to whether this is the path for you to take or not. In our particular space, there is more and more solar companies on radio, and I think it's important that you stay in the mix. So for us, it's part of our strategy. It's not our entire strategy. It's one of 5 different sources, but you know, if you don't have them all in there, then you're just not part of it.
To get your message out there and grow your business, visit 5AA.com.au and hit the Advertise With Us link.
This is 5AA News. Always Adelaide.
Good afternoon, Mel Usher with the latest news headlines. A pedestrian has been struck and killed by a train at Cheltenham. Services have now resumed on the Outer Harbour line. David Spears has thanked his supporters after a court date at Christie's Beach. The AFP is investigating allegations of slavery at Kilburn. And in sport, Port's AFLW team have flown to Melbourne ahead of tomorrow's semi-final. The 5AA forecast, sunny this afternoon, a possible late shower tomorrow, 37. Right now it's 28. We'll have more news at 4 and as it happens on 5AA.
Always local. 5AA. Always Adelaide.
It's 2024 NAB AFLW finals time. This weekend, the action hits Norwood Oval as Adelaide takes on Fremantle in a huge clash. Finals footy is here. You won't want to miss it. For just $15 a ticket and under 18s free, it's your chance to experience AFLW finals footy live and up close. So what are you waiting for? Visit women's.afl to get your tickets now. Finals. See you at the W.
See you at the W, yeah.
Are you sitting down? Great, because what you're about to hear is unprecedented, unbeatable, unparalleled. Mawson Lakes Volkswagen is giving you 3 days, just 3 days to walk in, and drive out in your dream Mawson Lakes Volkswagen. All models, all colours, all ready to drive away. This Thursday, Friday and Saturday only, so hurry in. Mawson Lakes Volkswagen's unprecedented 3-day sale. On now, ends Saturday. Salisbury Highway, just a short drive from the city.
Health Fund members, don't forget to benefit. Use your optical benefits at OPSM by November 19 and save 20% off lenses and lens extras with a new pair of glasses. T's and C's apply. See website for details. OPSM, all about your eyes.
Dreamland's Black Friday sale is now on, with up to a massive 60% off a huge range of Australian-made mattresses. Yes, up to 60% off. Plus, get huge savings off our huge range of beds, bedroom furniture in Manchester. So you can get a Queen electric adjustable bed plus a Queen pocket spring pillow top mattress for only $19.99. So if you're looking for a better night's sleep, hurry into Dreamland and get up to 60% off. Be quick, Dreamland's Black Friday sale ends December 2.
Dreamland. Signs you may have Big D envy. You've been invited to a mate's house to watch the footy, but you decline. Another mate's having a birthday bash. You make up an excuse not to attend. And finally, you feel like your partner is comparing what you have to what your mates have. Avoid Big D envy. Get in touch with Big Difference Home Improvements. From outdoor blinds to stunning verandas, pergolas, timber decking and carports, Big Difference Home Improvements will change your life. BigDifference.com.au.
Everyday items locked in at low prices for longer. There's more ways than ever to save at Foodland.
5AA Afternoons with Stacey Lee.
At 27 minutes to 4 here on 5AA. Very soon I'll tell you what's on this weekend. But first, I want your calls today. I have 2 $100 vouchers to Roulette's Tavern and a Wallace Cinemas Family Pass to give away this afternoon to the best callers. If you were a celebrity and you could make any sort of celebrity demand you wanted, your celebrity rider, it's called, what would you have on your rider? I was inspired by a conversation I had with Stuart Rudd from the Super Jesus yesterday. He said as they've got older, their riders changed from vodka to a nice South Australian wine and from some yucky sort of fun food to some chicken and veggies before they get on stage. Earlier on today, I spoke to Ralph, who is a driver to the stars whenever they come to Adelaide, and he told me about some of the very specific requests from some of the celebrities he's had during his time.
The toughest one I ever handled was Beyonce. She was extremely demanding. We used 4 cars to take her, but the stars are called the A Party. And so the A Party demands were, in the case of she and Jay-Z, do not look them in the eye. Do not speak unless spoken to. Do not look in the rear vision mirror to try to see them. Do not speak to security that sits in the front seat with you. They would only let you know where they were going as they entered the vehicle. The vehicles had to be engines running, drivers seat belted in place, and the vehicles had to be at 22 degrees when they entered. They had to have 8 different types of tissue. Jay-Z needed 9 different types of chewies. We would be parked under the stage for the show with tubes hooked up to the exhaust pipes so that when she sang her last note and the riser dropped, she jumped in the car that was already running and was still in her last stage outfit back to the hotel.
So there you go. Some very specific requests from Beyonce and Jay-Z. I've got a few others. Prince apparently requests no horses anywhere in his suite. No photos of horses even. He doesn't like horses, clearly. Conan O'Brien always asks for a basket of muffins. George Clooney and Amal, this is an interesting one. Nobody on staff is allowed to treat them as VIP. No upgrades. John Travolta wants a VCR and blackout curtains. J-Lo requests a bathtub full of Evian water. So I want to hear from you. If you were a celebrity and you got to make some ridiculous demands, what would you make? I'm not sure mine would be that ridiculous. I'd probably want a nice champagne, some nice sparkling mineral water, and cut up tropical fruit. Is that weird? Tropical fruit? I'd like some pawpaw, some pineapple, some honeydew melon, maybe some berries. The berries don't need to be cut up. But there's nothing worse than buying a big pineapple and not being able to cut it up properly, so I'd like someone else to do that for me. I don't think that's too much to ask. What about you? What would your celebrity demands be? 8223 0000, a $100 voucher to Roulette's Tavern to give away. Actually, in fact, I've got two $100 vouchers to Roulette's Tavern to give away and a Wallace Cinemas family pass. So get on the phone and share your ridiculous celebrity requests. But before we get to some of those calls...
To help plan your weekend, here's what's on.
What's on over the weekend if you're planning on getting out and about? Well, tomorrow is the 16th of November, and if you're into flowers, the Festival of Flowers is on. And to tell us all about it, Trevor Garrard, he's the president of the Orchard Club of South Australia. Hello, Trevor.
Oh, good morning. Well, good afternoon, Stacey. I'm still going backwards. And listeners.
It's been a big day.
It has.
I bet you're gearing up for tomorrow's event. So where can we get there and when is it on?
Well, we're setting up tonight, but it's not open to the public. And it'll be open at 10 o'clock in the morning, goes through to 4 p.m. And it's held at the Noarlunga Recreation Centre in Noarlunga, not far from the Colonnades Shopping Centre.
Beautiful. All right, so from 10 till 4 at the Noarlunga Rec Centre near the Noarlunga Shopping Centre. What can people expect? Is it somewhere to go to buy flowers? Can you exchange? I assume there's lots of information that's exchanged between different groups of people.
Certainly. It's regarded as the metropolitan biggest flower and plant show and sale for the year. And it's absolutely massive. There'll be 2 orchid societies there. The Orchid Club of South Australia and South Coast Orchid Club. There'll be ferns, bromeliads, fuchsias, begonias, carnivorous plants, cottage garden, African violets, and the Cactus and Succulent Society.
Oh, great. And so I know you've got some plant gear available as well. What about food?
That'll have to be, you can either bring your own or you can go to the Colonnades Food Court. There's some food available at the Aquatic Centre just down the steps nearby. But unfortunately, we couldn't get the food van that we wanted in time, so people have to make their own arrangements for food, unfortunately.
Oh, well, that's fine. You've got the flowers. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
And I hear there'll be a bit of a raffle in the afternoon.
Oh, there's a massive raffle. Every society that's going has to put in a raffle prize of at least $30 value. And I think I was talking to the steering committee chairperson this morning, and there'll be about 15 prizes, all top quality plants or accessories.
Well, there you go. You've got to be in it to win it. So make sure you get along. Festival of Flowers on tomorrow from 10 till 4 p.m. How much is entry, Trevor?
$5, that's all.
Oh, there you go. That's not bad. Well, sounds like it'll be...
These days, that's cheap.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah, you forgot about inflation.
We'll do that next year.
Oh, it sounds like it'll be a great day out. Thanks so much for your time and enjoy it.
Okay, thanks a lot, Stacey.
See you.
Hope to see your listeners there. Okay,
sounds
bye.
good. Trevor Garrard there, president of the Orchard Club of South Australia. Festival of Flowers, 10 to 4 o'clock tomorrow at the Noarlunga Rec Centre. Maybe wine is more your thing. It is a big weekend this year in the Adelaide Hills because it's sparkling spring, and Lachlan Allen is from Barrister's Block. Hi, Lachlan.
How are you going?
Good, how are you?
Very well, thank you.
I mean, it's probably, given tomorrow's weather, going to be more like sparkling summer. But anyway, we're here. It's November, 37 degrees. Sounds like the perfect weather to have a beautiful glass of Adelaide Hills sparkling.
It is. It's going to be fantastic up in the Adelaide Hills. And the best thing, if you want to escape a little bit of the temperature, normally it's just a few degrees cooler in the Adelaide Hills.
Oh.
So this weekend it all kicks off pretty much across the whole region of the Adelaide Hills. So maybe, jump online and check out your favourite winery, because there's going to be garden parties, picnics, masterclasses, tastings. We've got small bites and lunches, and a sneaky little evening event in a few of the cellar doors as well. So it's going to be a perfect time to maybe treat yourself. If race cars aren't your thing, then maybe the Adelaide Hills will be.
Oh, it sounds delightful. Okay, so there's lots of little different events going on all over the place. And I hear Jolique's on board this year. They're a big part of the Adelaide Hills region.
Yeah, of course they are. Adelaide Hills is, we've got some really fantastic world-renowned brands, and to have them on board, there's going to be some great little goodie bags, I think, given out across most of the region. So if you're participating in one of the events or going to be a customer at one of the events, you might find yourself with a few little goodies up your sleeve as well. I know a few people are coming up to our place for our picnic in the paddock, and there's going to be some lovely little goodies that they're going to get enjoying the beautiful weather up there in the hills.
Oh, beautiful. All right. And all events are under $100 as well.
Yeah, and it all varies. So definitely you can jump online to the Adelaide Hills Wine Region website, click on the Sparkling Spring, and you can go down and find literally whatever event you want to look at. And, of course, you can always touch base with your favourite little winery or drop up to the hills.
Oh, it sounds great. So that's happening this weekend from the 15th to the 17th of November in the Adelaide Hills. Get online and check it out. Sounds like you'll have a great weekend, Lachlan, and stay cool.
We will. We'll have a nice glass of Adelaide Hills Sparkling.
Love it. Thanks, Lachlan. Appreciate that. 17 minutes to 4 here on 5AA. Maybe art is more your thing. If it is, you'll be heading to King William Road this weekend for an art display. Sam Mingoya is from the King William Road Traders Association and joins you now. Hello, Sam.
Hello, Stacey. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Good, thank you.
Tell us all about this art exhibition. What is it? Where is it?
So we've unveiled our The Essence of Living Examiner Art Gallery, which is on King William Road. It's part of our Christmas campaign, The Spirit of Christmas. And The Essence of Living is 13 original paintings by acclaimed local South Australian artist Jane Smith, who captured the essence and the vibrant spirit of King William Road through art. So she has a great connection with Unley. So she's actually grown up in the area, so she's got a long-standing history with the area and really understands and a great connection with the area as well.
Oh, beautiful. And so how long is the exhibition on for?
The exhibition will be on till next Thursday, showcasing all 13 paintings. Along that, we have a calendar, which is part of the exhibition, which people can actually purchase. So we have the calendar sells for $30, and it showcases the paintings within the calendar, and it takes you through the journey of each month through King William Road.
Nice. Okay, so you can buy the calendar, of course. How much is entry to the exhibition?
It's free entry.
Oh.
So it's a great opportunity to head along this weekend with beautiful warm weather. It's a great space and beautiful art pieces to see.
Yeah. Oh, it sounds like it'll be a great time on until next Thursday at Ex Animo on King William Road. Make sure you get down there and enjoy the Essence of Living exhibition. Thank you so much, Sam. Really appreciate it. Sam Mingoya there from the King William Road Traders Association. 4:45 here on 5AA. I'm going to take some calls now. What would be your celebrity demand? If you were staying in a hotel and you were a worldwide celebrity, what would be on your rider, your list of demands? Let's go to Pauline in Marden. Hi, Pauline.
Hi, Stacey. Very simple. My taste would be icy cold beer.
Oh, what's your brew?
Oh, I only drink light beer. I'm a cheap drunk.
Bit of a Cadbury.
yeah, that's what they all call me. But it's got to be cold. I'd be no good in England.
No. Oh, no.
Nice extra pack with, when we have party or anything, if you have anything, always my son and I, Esky's got to be packed with ice.
Filled to the brim with ice. That's the only way I'll drink a beer as well. Icy cold on a really hot day. There's nothing better than that, Pauline.
That's right.
Oh, perfect. Thank you for the call.
Thank you.
See ya. It's Pauline in Marden. Let's go to Simon in Lewiston. Hello, Simon.
Hello, Stacey. How you going?
Great. What would be on your celebrity rider, Simon?
Well, if I'm a celebrity, I'm going to have the port team in my hotel room serving me with a carton of West End beer, icy cold as your last caller said.
Mm-hmm.
And as Joe Hildebrand said, I want a Crows player to be my footrest. And it will be served with some vintage English cheddar and some Worcestershire sauce crisps, prawn cocktail crisps, and pickled onion crisps.
So specific, Simon. I love this. I've never had a Worcestershire sauce crisp.
They're English.
Really?
You don't get them over here.
What?
I love
You
some
don't get 'em.
Worcestershire sauce. I feel like I'd love a Worcestershire sauce crisp.
They're made by Smiths and Walkers in the UK, but you don't get them here.
No, I've never seen them before.
And I actually just went to Drake's and bought a box, of prawn cocktail crisps because they're limited edition.
Yeah,
but they come from the UK.
Very good. Oh, that sounds great. All right,
Haven't told the wife yet, but
Nah, that's all right. She'll be along for the ride, I'm sure.
no, she hates them.
Oh, all right then. Something for her. We'll get her something nice as well.
Yeah, salt and vinegar, just bog standard.
Perfect. I love it. I love the specific nature of your request, Simon. We'll see what we can do. Thank you for the call.
Cheers, Stacey.
See ya. Andrew in Ridgehaven's also called in. Hi, Andrew.
How are you going on this War Friday?
Yes, great.
Good. Look, I'd probably want maybe 3 simple things. And remember the movie Coming to America, I think it was, where wherever the prince went, he had 2 people spreading rose leaves in front of him? I'd like that leading to my room at the Intercontinental. And also, they used to have commercials on where if you went to, like, Thailand or Bali or somewhere, they'd always have these ads of everybody getting a full body massage. Right, laying down on the bed, so I'd want 2 beds laid out for me to have a full body massage, and the bath should be filled with ice, and only have 2 selections of beer, and that being Carlton Dry and Guinness.
I love it. Just 3 simple things.
That's all I need. It's
Nice
not
and
fussy.
easy. Nah, you are a no fuss kind of guy, Andrew. I can tell that about you.
That's what I am.
Thanks for the call.
Thank you, bye.
Bye. That's Andrew in Ridgehaven. Get on the phone, 8223 0000. What would be on your list of celebrity demands? I've got prizes to give away, so make sure you're in it to win it. $100 vouchers for Roulette's Tavern, Wallace Cinemas Family Pass. Get on the phone, 8223 0000. Before we go to a quick break, Robert's in Marion. And Robert, you've got a bit of a traffic update.
Yeah, the intersection on the corner of Jetty Road, Glenelg and Brighton Road, I think the lights are stuffed and everybody's just sitting there and the traffic is backed up all the way back down Chapley's Hill Road and starting to wrap around the airport.
Oh, God, that's going to be a nightmare for the drive home.
Yeah, you're heading southbound, pick another road because that one was shocking.
Head a different way. Thank you so much for the heads up, Robert. Really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Good luck. See ya. Okay, there you go. Avoid that area if you can. Lights out, Jetty Road, Brighton Road, southbound. So if you're heading that way, maybe try and find another way. 10 to 4 here on 5AA. Get on the phone. What would be on your list of celebrity demands?
Each week on the 5AA Sports Show, Rowie and Timmy invite some of their pals from the world of sport onto the show for a chat. Thanks to Pals, Parafield Airport Liquor, home of the hardest to find wines, beers and spirits. Life's better with your pals.
Today I'm talking to Tracy, who is one of Arbor Vitae's many happy customers. Hi, Tracy.
Hello, Lee.
Tracy, when did you start taking Arbor Vitae and what for?
I'm a cake maker by trade and suffered with sore hands for years, which is a common issue for my fellow bakers. They know how debilitating it is. A friend suggested I tried Arbor Vitae, and I can't believe how well it's worked for me.
And what benefits have you noticed about Arbor Vitae?
It was after my second bottle that I noticed the difference. My pain has all but disappeared. It's like a magic potion. I'm able to work with no pain. No stretch of the truth. It's worked so well for me.
Well, it's wonderful how much of a positive impact Arbor Vitae's had on your life. Thank you for your time, Tracy. Arbor Vitae is an anti-inflammatory supplement and it's now on sale at Chemist Warehouse, Australia's cheapest chemist. So now you know where to go for a great price. Chemist Warehouse. For more information, visit arborvitae.com.au. And remember, always read the label and follow the directions for use.
Hey mate, can you help? You know, this wouldn't have happened if you had a Land Cruiser.
At Sip and Save, we want you to have a sensational time. For a chance to ride away with a Land Cruiser 300 GXL, just purchase a 4X Gold 30-pack for $52.99 and enter online to win. Enjoy more value like 1 litre bottles of Sky Vodka or Grand Scotch, just $57.99 each. You can expect more from Sip and Save. More deals, more range, more service. Prices may vary in country areas. Terms and conditions apply.
Sip and Save. There's more in store.
Every child deserves a flying start. That's why the Government of South Australia is rolling out preschool for 3-year-olds to improve outcomes for young children. There's never been a better time to explore a career in early childhood, with a growing number of roles, financial support while you study, and flexible career pathways. Play your part in their Flying Start. Visit earlychildhood.sa.gov.au/Flying Start. A message from the Government of South Australia.
Here at 5AA, we're all about supporting local. Here's who you can support around Adelaide. Everyone's talking about Santa's Wonderland. Opens November 29th and on until December 24th. Adelaide Showground. santaswonderland.com.au. Join the Christmas show fun at Observatory 23 on December 13 and 14. Proudly supporting the Hutt Street Centre. Visit observatory23.com.au. 5AA. Supporting local business.
If the bank's declined your business loan, no worries. Universal Finance make business loans easy. No financials required. Unsecured business loans and business overdrafts. Universal Finance can help your business now. For lightning fast settlement, sometimes in just a matter of hours. See Universal Finance in Kent Town today. Or search Universal Finance right now. This is general advice only, and you should consider the terms and conditions before determining whether this advice is suitable for your situation.
Are you on track to meet your retirement goals or worried about the future? Retirement planning is one of the most important things you can do. With the right advice and a personalised approach from Guardian Wealth Solutions, you can feel confident knowing you've prepared for the future you want. Jackie from Guardian Wealth Solutions will work with you to build a secure future that's right for you. The right advice now will ensure that your retirement years are not just comfortable but truly enjoyable. GuardianWealthSolutions.com.au.
Imagine you're your pinky finger and you've waited forever for something fancy enough to pinky pop. Then suddenly there's garlic butter lobster tails and pop! And for just $34.99 per 2-pack, you can go a little extra. Pop, pop! Aldi, good different.
Most new homes are not designed for specialist disability living, which is fine for some homeowners. But if you're living with a disability and want to build a home that complies with the NDIS SDA guidelines, you need Rossdale Home Life. Rossdale Home Life is leading the way in the provision of accessible housing for all South Australians, and our dedicated Home Life team can provide professional advice on the design and construction of your new home or SDA investment property. Rossdale Homes, because trust is a must.
Everyday items locked in at low prices for longer. There's more ways than ever to save at Foodland.
5AA Afternoons with Stacey Lee.
There's a lot happening on the roads this afternoon, so I've got a couple of updates for you. If you're travelling at the moment, you want to be listening. Paula has just given us a call. Thanks, Paula. She's let us know about an accident on Marion Road at South Plimpton, saying traffic in the area is quite built up at the moment. So if you're near Marion Road and wondering why you're sitting in traffic and can't get past, it's because there's an accident there. We also had Robert call us earlier saying that there were lights out Jetty Road and Brighton Road southbound, so there's traffic banked up there. And the Transport Department has tweeted to say that there are major delays for traffic heading away from the city on the southeastern freeway near the Verdun and Harndorf exit. That's due to an accident. So if you're heading up the freeway to get home this afternoon, you might be having some issues as well. But a little bit of good news, trains have resumed on the Outer Harbour line. They were closed between Woodville and Outer Harbour. Unfortunately, someone had been hit by a train, so that's some terribly sad news there. They've managed to get the train services up and running. So if you're a train commuter this afternoon, the Outer Harbour line is back up and running. If you're on the roads and you're heading towards Marion Road, Jetty Road, Brighton Road, or up the freeway past Verdun Harndorf exit, you're not in such luck this afternoon. So please take care and leave a little bit of extra time if you can. All right, I think we have time for one more call before the 4 o'clock news. I'm asking you what your celebrity demand would be when you get to a hotel or a big stadium. What would you ask for? Mark in Findon, hello.
Hello. I would have a Balfour's pie floater with sauce.
Mm-hmm.
Balfour's chocolate donut.
Oh.
And a toffee apple.
Oh, interesting. Red or green?
No, red ones. They're the best ones.
Yep, I'm with you. Toffee apple.
Yep.
Do they still exist? I haven't seen them in the supermarket.
Yes,
for years.
yes, they do. You can buy them from Drake's and the Royal Show.
Of course. Yum.
Oh, and fairy floss.
And fairy floss. Now I want a toffee apple, Mark. You've made me hungry. You know what? I'm going to give you a $100 gift voucher for Roulette's Tavern, Mark. Congratulations.
Thank you very much, Stacey.
I hope you enjoy it. Have a good weekend.
Oh, we will. You too. Bye-bye.
See ya. Head to Roulette's Tavern, give lunch or dinner a spin. It's next to Powell's, Kings Road, Parafield. Congratulations to Mark. And I've got one more. It's going to Pauline in Martin. She just wanted icy cold beer. Light beer, but it has to be crisp and cool, straight out of the esky filled with ice. I'm with you, Pauline. I'm also giving away the Wallace Cinemas Family Pass today to Bernadette in Riverley Park. She rang the show earlier, so thank you, Bernadette. Catch a movie this week. Mitcham, Mount Barker, the Piccadilly, Noarlunga. All sessions are at wallace.com. And you know what? It's 4 o'clock. That means it's time for the news and it's time for me to get out of here. Thank you so much to everyone for your calls and your texts this week. Thank you to Pat and Sam and Jono for their help producing the show. I hope you all have a great weekend and I'll talk to you Monday.
It all started in the back shed. Maybe it started early.